Welcome back to Yellow Skunk Farms. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21, please leave the channel now. I appreciate it. We are day 31 from transplant, and that would be like day 30, probably 9. I think we were probably 10 days, 8, 9, 10 days, something like that in the container before we moved them into the bed here in the garden. And as you can see, 31 days here. I'm just going to reel around in my chair. Looking good. Really love the structure of this. This is Huckleberry Hill Farms. This is the Paradise Pine from Huckleberry Hill. Feminized. This is Paradise Punch times White Thorn Rose. I believe that's what that is. I guess that's White Thorn Rose. Yeah. But I must say, the pine is here. It's a fruity, almost under armpit funk going on. Very potent, very strong. This one here definitely stronger than the other two Paradise Pines as far as smell, stem rub. Or stem rub goes. Seeing a little curl in the leaf on this one, just a little bit, probably over water. We've been. Oh wow. That's got a strong one too. See, they change constantly. So that one's got a good strong smell as well. But what I've been doing is taking my poker, which I need to find my poker. There it is. And I'm trying to aerate this soil as best I can without really tilling. I'm just aerating, without trying to damage roots. See, I just stick it down and kind of pull, and then pull out, and that leaves it's going to leave a little hole. We can sometimes do this. I can come in here along the edge, pull it out, disconnecting. This is where a lot of the roots end up going. But I am noticing we're starting to get a little drier out here, which is what I wanted it to do. We were pulling way too much water. We put some of that bog soil from APSU in here just to kind of give us some aeration. Adding some sand and some other things to the soil here. But as you can see, that's what I'm doing. And I've been pulling worms. Every time I see a worm, I'll pull it. We've been cleaning the creek. This is something we've had to do quite a bit, is clean this grass out of here. We've got to pull the grass out. This stuff here is just getting out of hand. It's clogging up the creek, and this is just part of stewardship. We're going to have to pull some grass, because the grass is just going to overtake our waterway. We can't have that. Algae will take over, the grass will take over, it'll slow our flow, and the water will build up, and that's not a good thing, because it will overflow on the creek's edge, wicking way too much water. And when we slow the flow, bad things happen. Funk sets in. We don't get the aeration that we need. So this is what we have to do. Just come around and pull it out. Go through like we're a chicken in a hen house, you know, just get this stuff flowing. Can't let it build up. This is kind of a slow flow system, as whereas the other one over in the other bed is more fast flow, but we don't have as much. We don't have any, well, we have fish, but not as many. We don't have turtles. We don't have a lot of life in that one over there. So this, we just have to get a worm. Love hanging out at the edge. You're going in the bucket. Well, actually, we could feed. Let's feed Pooter real quick. I'm sure he was over here. Where you at, Pooter? I see you over there. Here, let's just drop it right there. See what happens. What's up, Pooter? Look how crystal clear that water is. Don't even look like water's in it. And that's a lot of water too. That's 150 gallons. And she stays crystal clear all the time. All from just simply creek. You do have to, it's that algae trapping. The algae is what is trapping all the poo. And that's why we have to come through here and pull algae. And that is nothing but pure gold right there. I'm telling you, it's full of life, full of bacteria, full of nutrient. Worms will run through the algae along with all the fish, turtle waste, converting all that stuff from ammonias to nitrates. Or is it nitrates to ammonias? I don't know. Something we gotta ask Mo, I guess. Yes, I'm no scientist. I really enjoy doing this. I must say, like, I'm addicted to it now. And when I get addicted to things, I'm really not concerned. I want to know the science behind it, but then again, I'm not too concerned with knowing exactly what's going on as long as I know the basics. And if I know the fundamentals can take you as far as you want to go without having to be highly, highly educated and pulling something like this off. This is why I wanted to do this, to show that you really don't have to be a rocket scientist. I'm ADHD, I've got all the freaking letters in my name that shouldn't be there, or aren't supposed to be there, I guess. But it does make things, it's made life interesting, that's for sure. Really, this is just a pile of grass we pulled out. Look at that. They're breaking down all this. And at a certain point, I don't want to keep putting all this in here because it's overdoing the system. But then again, I want to keep feeding it. You just don't want to feed it too much. This successional stage happens, once a year. We go through these stages. They get fed like once a year outdoors when fall comes and you drop all the leaves, dead sticks. Well, it happens over a long period of time. And here I'm dropping all day, every day, just about. And it's probably time to slow up on the chop and drop and let things just do their thing. Let things do their thing. You know what I mean? Come through here with a little bit of a channel here. Look how we're getting grass right here. Just gonna dig a little bit more of a channel. Things build up, slow the flow. I don't want to slow the flow too much. I'm gonna create a channel. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I wanted this to be an inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, this can be done. Like, you don't have to worry about bugs. You don't have to worry about it. And then it's just about putting yourself in contact with good people, building a community. And when things go awry, and they will go awry, you got people out there to help you. I'm doing this, so hopefully that people, if everybody wants to ever want to build something like this, I'll be the person they call. Because we have gone through all this, you know, and hopefully I'm making videos like this where if somebody does build something like this, they can go through my videos and say, okay, this is what's going to happen. You know, you're going to get that worm build up around the edge. You're going to have to steward. This is not a, you know, set it and forget it type system. Although you do need to let things do their thing. Let the critters do their thing. Set the system, and then just steward. Don't add a lot of things. This stuff takes time to break down. You'll know it's breaking down because this has taken a year and 8 months, and I crashed it, so I killed everything and reset. But we came back strong. I know we're coming back because we're getting things like this growing along the edge. We got our grasses, different types of grass coming back. Our grass all along the edge. You can still see remnants. Like all this yellow stuff down here. But that's just that. It's just remnants of the old. All that new grass is healthy. Look at it coming up through there. And it's growing in the center of the creek. We just had to come through and clean out all this, because this on the edge is what really gets clunky. It's mucky. This stuff here. See, the roots catch all that poo, and at some point it gets to overload. Can't eat that much. You know, it can't eat that much poo. So it'll fill up with poo until the point where it goes anaerobic. Bad take over the good, and it'll start to smell. Right now it does not smell. It smells like soil, fresh soil, like water, soil. But if I were to pull it out and it smells funky, you know it's gone anaerobic and it's time to clean, or it's actually you've gone too far, really. But it's nothing that can't be fixed. Anything can be fixed. And as you prune these roots off the edge, they just grow back faster. I mean, real fast. And that's what needs to happen. All this comes out. I want to leave the pea gravel as much as possible, but I want to remove this stuff, pile it up in a pile, and then we'll take grandma's shears, chop it up. But all of these roots, you know, I sent Mo a sample of these roots. We were looking at it, and there was some crazy shit going on in here. We also sent them the cannabis roots from the old stalk that was right here. I just pulled the stump out where we were growing that other cannabis plant in the last run. Pulled it, was nothing but a stump and some roots dangling. Everything's connected to it. But you should check out the video from last night if you haven't seen it. Towards the end of the video in the second hour, we look at that, and that's got some crazy wild stuff going on in it that we couldn't identify. So you can see we got our flow back nicely. We got flow going up there, and our plants are looking good. So I want to wish everybody a happy Friday. We got to work today, so we won't be live today, but I will try and get back in here tomorrow or Sunday. Might have to work the whole weekend. We've been kind of busy. So my turn to work. With that being said, we're sponsored by APSUsoil.com, and as you can see, the super soil, amazing. Got 10 out of 10 reviews right now. You can see even the stems on the leaves are green. Where I was pointing this out, mine have always had that red. And I always attributed it to light stress, but it ain't light stress. You can see how it's red on top, green on the bottom. I mean, this bed is always, all the plants do that. I've always had that problem, but then when I come over here, I don't see that. Now, is that almost positive it's the APSU super soil? And some of it has it, you can see some, but nowhere near like, or is that light, is that from just these new Grand Masters? See the different, like these are different, so they've been upgraded. These are the old Grand Masters, and you can see these are the new ones. These are set in the identical same mode, 60-40, cool white, warm white, cool white, warm white, 60-40. You can see the difference. So is it the light? I think it's probably both, because I'm seeing, you know, very little red streaking in the none in the stem. I'm talking about the leaf, the stalk on the leaf. Most of them are green as green can be, especially this one here. But then when you come over here to mine, you know, the plant itself looks great. Just the leaf part has always been red. So if anybody has any info, I mean, I've researched it, but you get lots of different reasons. And I guess it's probably just like this down here. This one's looking, I want to say it's nutrition, because it what am I trying to say? Like, it's weird. Like, if it was light, it would probably be really towards the top. You would see it more towards the top, and not towards, you wouldn't see it towards the bottom. That's just my theory. If it was, you know, light, you see it all the way up and down from beginning to end. You see it like little, you see how it fade? It just tells me it's nutrition. Nutrition. But anyway, hope everybody has a great Friday, and we will see you on the flip. Peace.